We're down at Knife Shop Falls, checking it out before we head over to the White Memorial Center. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere, but we're gonna have a fun adventure today. Ow. Yeah, that's f***ing brambly. Ah. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, this is all spiky. I wish I wore pants. I'm stepping on everything. I don't care. Don't care. We made it. That's actually a really nice waterfall. Wow. These are the old wall ruins of the knife shop, apparently. Must use the water as a mill. There's even a little rock beach over there. Looks like a deep enough pool to swim in. We are exploring the White Memorial Preserve today. The center here, it's got a bunch of buildings. They're all closed due to COVID. Apparently there's a bunch of bees in the information building here, but we're gonna take a look around. Could at least peek through the windows. There is a full museum, and yes, gift shop, on the property. We're not able to go in, but I looked at some photos. It looks like a very cool museum. A lot of different little exhibits. Awesome that they have it. Hopefully I can come back and check it out later. Oh, it's a red-tailed hawk. He's looking at me. His wing's in a weird position. I wonder if he's hurt. Yeah, we've got a little owl in there too.
Oh, I see the dead
Terrible spot, but I guess they're injured and they can't be released. Poor thing, you could see his wing over there busted. Yeah, you see his wing? Poor thing. It's a lovely display of home composting. Everything you ever wanted to know. And on the other side is the end result. Okay, heading south by the pond. I think I know where I'm going, according to this. In memory of, this is the Anglais Trail, which should take us down to the actual trail that we are looking to hike. So many boardwalks at this park. Okay, so we took the Anglais Trail, which is right along the pond, just south of all the buildings. Then we got onto the WH Trail, which is literally just a little side trail through the woods. And then you come to a four-way intersection, and you're gonna take a left down to the lake. That straight across continues the trail we were just on, but not what we're looking for. We're gonna head down to the lake. There's a nice platform to view, and then we're gonna take the Ice House Trail back up. These are the old pillars that held up the conveyor belt for the ice house. They built a nice little viewing platform. Yeah, look at that. Well, that's definitely going to be the best single view of the day, but if we follow these pillars, we're going to be taking the Ice House Ruins Trail. These pillars just keep going and going and going and going all the way down. We're going to go follow them and see the actual ice house. A lot of the posts here have QR codes all over the park like this, and if you scan them, it'll give you the history of pretty much everything. Look at this canal. Unfortunately, there's a lot of bugs here. Well, looks like this is where the ice house used to be. There's not much left, but I could see there's a post there, right here, and all the way down marked with red. This whole thing now filled with trees is where the ice house used to be. And from what I read, they would fill it with 80 school buses worth of ice. I believe that's in weight. And it really is massive. The GoPro's on wide. Just to give you a perspective here, it is very, very big. I'm not sure if there's anything left other than just the board of the foundation. We're gonna look. Yeah, and we're at the other side. Could definitely see the post. So this is definitely where it was. Marked off again with the QR codes. And you could see right down there, there's some people down there. That's where we came from with the viewing platform, way down there. Oh, just in the back is this open field. I guess was the back half of where they stored the ice. Crazy to think how big that was. But that's about it for this trail, so we're moving on. This park is such an awesome mix of environments. We have nice thick woods. We have bogs and swamps right on the beach, or right on the lake. There's actually a town beach right next to us. You got the center with the museum and all the old buildings that you can explore, especially when they're actually open. And then the little pond is going to be awesome. A lot of bird watching and everything down there, although it's very exposed in the sun. So we're gonna head to the next trail. See you in a couple. And we are at the boardwalk. 1.2 miles around the little pond. Been such a nice little hike with a good breeze. It hasn't really been that buggy. Haven't seen too many birds yet. This is really spectacular. I can see why everybody loves hiking this. We're almost, I think, halfway done here. I believe way out there, that's a great blue heron. And we have two swans. Swan? I don't know what the plural is. Hiding out there in the reeds. There's the swan. Hanging out. Doing his thing. Even with a 300mm lens, real hard to see him up close. Oh, there are all sorts of birds. So many of them around here. All right, just finished the boardwalk. Gonna head on to the next set of trails. This is just gorgeous. Well, we're hiking up to Apple Hill. It's supposed to be a little viewing platform in a big field. Not the, I cheated and looked ahead of time, not the most impressive view, but still super pretty area. A lot of nice homes right on the lake. Wish I could get down the lake on this side because it looks way more impressive than the side by the museum. It's really beautiful here. A lot of expensive New England homes. This is such a pretty hike. Now, you can take the northern trail and cross through Cat Swamp. We're all getting hungry, so we're taking the easy way. We parked in the south on East Shore. Little parking area for maybe 3 vehicles, and we're taking the quick up and back hike. Looks like we made it to the field. Well, it's not the tallest tower, but give you a nice view of the field. A lot of birdhouses and the lake. All right, so we're done. Those are definitely the 3 most popular trails. The boardwalk is especially impressive, and while you don't get the most incredible view on top Apple Hill, it was like air conditioning being up on that little tower. The wind blasted us. Tried to get some photos of the sparrows and stuff coming through the fields, but way too fast for me. So this is super awesome place to come down for some quick day hikes. None of them are very long. Seems like the longest ones are about a mile. It does connect to the Mattatuck Trail, which is 6 miles. If you wanted to make this a stopover, certainly could. And Apple Hill is in the southern part of their property, which is actually quite a drive. Eventually, they own 60% of the lakefront property here. They want to eventually acquire all of it. So when you're going from the museum area with all the buildings down here, it's like a 10-minute drive. It's definitely a big property. I wouldn't attempt to hike all the way down here, but is this place worth visiting? Absolutely.